All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's Roy here. So today I got two cases here, as you can see. These are from the company TAC. These are their standard case 4.0s. So they were kind enough to send these out for review. Now these cases come in these two colors. So we got Arctic Frost right here, and then Granite Frost. So as you can see, more of a granite, more gunmetal-ish color. These are going to cost you around 29 bucks. So if you follow my link down in the description, you can actually go and scoop these up and save a little bit of money as well. But the thing I love most about these types of cases is that they're very, very thin. As you can see, it's semi-transparent, so a little bit of a frosted, as it says in the name. But one thing that they've done with these now is it's a little bit of an upgraded plastic material, so it's a little more durable, a little stronger, better protection. I can already tell just from holding it in the hands, like the sides aren't as flimsy as the past ones. So I do appreciate that. And then they also did send their MagSafe rings that you can actually attach to the back of the phone cases if you want a stronger connection with your iPhone to some sort of MagSafe chargers and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and get these on real quick. So I'm actually going to put this one to the side and do this color here, because this is the one that I would gravitate towards the most. So as far as installation goes, it should be pretty easy. Just going to pop in the main button side and then boom, boom, boom. And that is all she wrote. So as you can see here, guys, this looks pretty dang good in my opinion. One, it feels like you don't even have a phone case on, which makes this like one of the thinnest phone cases you can buy for your iPhone. It's like 0.7 millimeters or something. It's like super, super, super thin. But the texture is the thing that I love the most about these cases from TAC. And this one just feels even more better. That sounds like a kid, but more better, yeah. But it does definitely feel good in the hand. It definitely feels like it's not very slippery, which I really appreciate, especially for a very, very thin case like this. As you can see the Apple logo a little bit there, so it does have that kind of semi-translucent look as well. And then full protection with the camera bump. So as you can see there, we do get just the lenses exposed, the LiDAR sensor, the mics, the flash, all that there. Nice look. I really like that look there. It looks really good since the lenses are very black right there. I think it looks good. And then if we look here on the sides, you can see that we have our power button here, which is an actual physical button, which I absolutely love that this has that. And then we do have a cutout here for the actual camera control button there. So that's the design that they went with. It's very clean, so it's very minimalist. I actually like that look a lot better than some cases that I've seen so far. And then if we look here at the bottom, as you can see, we have a nice cutout for the USB-C charging port and then our speakers. So there we go. And then if we go here on the side here, obviously it's just kind of all that material here, but then enough for the volume up and down buttons, and then our action button there. You can see the antenna bands, all that fun stuff. And that's kind of the top down look there. So it looks pretty good. And then if we look at it from this angle, you can see that we do have some lips that do go around the screen. So that's pretty nice. I do have a full tempered glass screen protector installed, and it is not affecting it at all. And I like the way that this looks as well. I think it just looks very clean, very minimalist. Doesn't even look like I have a phone case installed, which I really like. And so yeah, so there we go. So now let's go ahead and get this bad boy off and see how easy it is to take off. Pretty easy, as you can see here, because I'm just kind of doing it against my desk and trying not to wobble everything. So put that there. Let's slap on the frosted kind of white color, the Arctic Frost color. So that's that. Looks pretty good as well. Actually looks really good on the black titanium. It kind of has like that white look, but a little bit of that black is shining through, so it looks pretty good. I'll just kind of do a quick rundown of the sides and everything real quick. So top, there we go. Bottom, this side, and that's it. Whoops, push some buttons there. So with this on, let's do the wobble test. So if I go face down, no shaking going on at all. If I go back down, definitely some shaking, which is to be expected because it is a iPhone 16 Pro. You got that big old camera bump back there, so not shocked at all that it did fail the wobble test. But now let's go ahead and do the clicky button test. So we'll do the clicky button test. We'll do the clicky button test on the action button. And then something new that we're going to be doing is the ease of access to the camera control button now. So a little added bonus now to our clicky button test. So let's start with the power button. So very clicky. All right, volume up and down. All right, clicky as well. Action button. Works very nicely. And then now, camera control. So we'll do it. Kind of play around with it here. All right, works pretty good. I've been practicing with this. When I first got this, it did not treat me very well, but I've kind of starting to figure out how to use it a little bit. So yeah, looks like it's working well. So I like how they did the cutout. It's kind of just this nice smooth droop in it, if that makes sense. So very nice fluid motions with my finger, all that good stuff. So 2 thumbs up for all of the buttons. So now let's do the MagSafe test. All right, so got the MagSafe charger here. So let's slap it on. As you can see in here, MagSafe charging compatible. So one thing is, since it's such a very thin case, it will definitely hold on. But as you can see there, it's not going to be a super strong connection. So if you have some sort of, MagSafe accessory in your vehicle, it's not going to work fantastic. But it does hold on very nicely. So if you just have it sitting on your desk or something like that, then it's going to do just fine. I don't really want to put this on here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I personally love these here, but I actually just like the look of the way that the case looks without the MagSafe ring on it. But for video purposes, I will go ahead and install it. So let me get this out real quick. So whenever you install the MagSafe ring here, it's just kind of some double-sided tape. You just kind of peel it off there. So I'm going to try to see if it'll find it. So I think that's on there. So now, MagSafe charging, and now it's not going to come off. So you get a much stronger, man, gosh, that's on there actually pretty good. Like that connection there is insane. Like I actually have to force it off pretty dang hard. So those magnets work very well. Looks like I kind of got it off centered a little bit. So I got to get better with these. I've always had a hard time getting them just right, but it's kind of almost center. So it is what it is. But I like the look of it. I think it does well. But like I said, it is something extra that you have to add on. There you have it, guys. There is the standard case 2.0. So if you're interested in something like this, like I said, definitely follow the link down below. But I gotta say, guys, with these cases here, I really like them with the upgrades that they've done with the plastics and kind of the more durability. They're thin, they just work well. It just feels like you don't have a case installed. I'm just a big fan of these. So hit the like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.